Welcome to the Daily Dish with Leanne Ely. This is a show about you, your life, and the vibrancy you want. Join us for daily motivation, wise women's tips, and more as we collectively gather together and move the needle in our lives, heart, mind, body, and soul. Now, here is your host, Leanne Ely, and the Daily Dish.
The Daily Dish. We're here. So's Carla and Francesca, by the way. Amber's on the other side. Jenny's off today. Isn't this exciting? It's Saturday. And do you know what today is? Anyone? Anyone want to guess what today is? It's Lincoln's birthday. He's a year old. I gave him some liver. He's such a happy boy. And anyway, so thank you all for posting about Lincoln's birthday. And I have to show you, look at this. Look at this. I got a birthday card in the mail. Well, Lincoln got a birthday card in the mail from Flynn. That was so sweet. Hi, Tanya. She's here. So I'm going to read this birthday card. You know, usually I keep these cards to myself because they're just, you know, they're personal, they're sweet messages. But this is for Lincoln. Don't you think we should read this? It says, "Dear Lincoln, wishing you a very happy first birthday. You have your very own fan club, and we really enjoy hearing about your adventures. Keep on being busy and sweet. Happy days and fun walks are what life is all about. Love, Flynn and the Hot Melt fan club." Isn't that so cute? Hey there, Marguerite's in the house. So's Terry. Isn't that the cutest card? Flynn, thank you. That was sweet that you sent Lincoln a birthday card. He loved it. He absolutely loved it. Hi, Lucy and Joanne. Deborah, I'm so glad you're here. Shauna, you too. Yeah, he had, and the other thing is Snowmageddon finally melted. We had just tons and tons of rain a couple of days ago. Then yesterday there was nothing. And today it's nice and sunny, although chilly. So the snow is gone. And now we can get out down the stairs and to the lake. So Lincoln's going on a very big walk today. A very big walk. I will play ball with him all till he's just exhausted. That's my promise to you. Okay, who else is here? I see Jeanette, Corliss, Diane is in the house. Christine, good to see you. New quote of the week. Look, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed unless it is faced. Well, how do you like that? That is absolutely the 100% truth, right? The stuff we avoid is crazy. When we avoid things, I'm going to hide underneath that quote. When we avoid things, it doesn't do anything, does it? No, it doesn't. It just makes things worse. Of course, it makes mine. Happy birthday to Lincoln, says Sarah. Thank you. Did you see the text message too? The text message was a riot. If you're a part of our texting group, well, then you got the cute message. Well, there was a little text message and Lincoln with a birthday hat on. And I have to tell you right now, Amber had to take an old picture and put a hat on him because he was having none of it. I had a hat for him and I had the birthday boy scarf on, and it was just, there was no way he wasn't doing it. He wasn't doing it. You know, couldn't get even one picture. So anyway, hey, Susan, I'm glad you're here. And Joyce. Where is the birthday boy? Can you say hi? Oh, you don't want him here right now. He's a little bit hyper. So he knows he's going on a walk after this. That's how that whole thing works. Hi, Jennifer. I will tell Lincoln that you said hello, that you said happy birthday. Joyce is in the house too. Anyway, so today, Monday, we are sprinting. Who is with me on this sprint? Hey there, Alice. And Susan's got the happy birthday. Thank you for that. Who is with me for this sprint? Pinkies up if you're sprinting. We have a special deal too. We're going to have a slumber party on February 18th to celebrate those of us who sprint, show up, and put up. In other words, you have to go into the sprint group on Facebook and you have to say, "Here I am. And you can put your own post up. Of course you can if you want to. But every day Amber's going to put up a different post, and they all are vegetables with little smiley faces. Of course they are. They're so cute. Anyway, so just watch for that and just say, here I am. We are going to be keeping a tally of everyone who shows up. We want you in. In. That's how this whole thing works. It's going to be so much fun. So we're going to crush it. We're going to crush our goals. We're going to be together. We're going to do this as if our very lives depend on it, because they do. That's right. I can't wait for the sprint either, Tanya. I've been sprinting anyway-ish. I always do. But anyway, I'm super ready for it. And I have to tell you, it's so interesting because I've got right here, you can sort of see it. See that? That's the blood glucose monitor that I've been wearing for the last few weeks. I can't make my blood glucose go crazy. Isn't that the weirdest thing? I'm always a 10, which means that I'm processing really well and with everything. And so the dietitian on the other end of it, they're watching my data, and she says, well, let's do something. Let's see how you respond to something. So yesterday, Caroline and I went out for coffee, and they had these lemon poppy seed cookies. I ate one. I said, this is a good experiment. I'm certainly not going to have them in the house, right? This is not a thing that I do, and I'm not usually one for sweets, but they had them in the store. They're gluten-free and all that. So I was like, okay, let's go. Let's see how I do. And don't you know it? Because it's between an hour and 2 hours later, I'm scanning like crazy. I was fine with it. I want to see, I don't know what it is. I know Kimberly, she's going, you ate a cookie. Yes, I did. I ate a cookie. And I just don't understand how come, I don't understand how come it didn't register like, girlfriend, you're off the hook. And it was big. It was like this big. It was a big old cookie and thick. It was delicious. So don't tell anyone. Okay, that's my secret between. It was an experiment in all this. It was for science's sake, for my glucose monitor. But anyway, it didn't show up. But whatever, I'll keep trying. One of the things that they have you do is drink 2 cups of juice. Can you imagine? I can't even imagine drinking 2 cups of juice. But I'm going to try it. I have to see where it is. Where is the sticking place for me with certain things? So I'm going to, in the name of science, and especially got to get it done, maybe this weekend. I've gone from broken to invincible. I don't know that. It is because it didn't have flour. Do you think so? It certainly had sugar. Let me tell you, it was sweet as heck. But, gluten-free doesn't mean that it's without calories or carbs, Occasionally your body probably can handle it well, but you cannot think it would handle that rate. Well, yeah. I know how I can tell you exactly. You want to learn how to be a diabetic. I could write that book for you. Rice, get your sister every time. Well, that might be a good one to try. I might try that. I just want to see what my points are, because then I'll know exactly what to avoid. Because I've avoided carbs and most carby things for so long. Potatoes didn't do it. Nothing. Your doctor says it's the flour. Okay, well, then I'm going to have to maybe try that. Good grief. I mean, I'm trying everything, right? Don't forget that our supplement of the week is going away as of tomorrow or Monday, 12:01 p.m., whatever. Crave pressure. I adore the supplement. It's ours. It is proprietary. You're not going to find this everywhere else. If you buy 3, you get 1 for free. I want you to know about that. Go check it out. Tomorrow's the last day. Oh, Kimberly said it's wheat for her. Isn't that interesting? Tomato-based anything does it for Joanne's dad. That's so bizarre. So buy 3, get 1 free. That's a screaming deal always. And you can find it on our page at savingdinner.com/show. That's where we put them, right? So I want you to have that. I don't want you to miss out on this superb deal. It doesn't come along very often, but when it does, take it from me. You want to stock up. You want to stock up. This is the best thing in the world. Don't forget to get on our text messaging. Can I just tell you, this is how we've got people today getting free shipping. Free shipping today. Only today. It was Lincoln's special birthday thing. And you have to have a code, and you have to be on our text message list. So if you're not, you're missing out. Text the word join to 855-960-3720 so that you can be on that list, and you got an exclusive deal today from Lincoln. We need to update that, but it's a done deal. We won't do it again. It's done. You missed Lincoln's deal, but you can certainly be on there for the next one. Okay. You need to stop taking Crave Crusher when you're experimenting. No. I mean, I'm going to take everything. I always take everything. It's really, Mark's like, he can't believe I can take handfuls of supplements down the hatch. I have to have a smoothie though. The smoothie pushes them all down. I love it. Marguerite, I know, I saw you. She's saying thank you to Lincoln. That's right. Oh, you have a track phone, won't open the text message. You have a burner phone. She has to buy data. Wow, that's really funny. All right, should we get into the whole thing? What else? Oh, Inner Circle. We are almost there. We're bumping right up to it. We start on Tuesday. This, all I'm going to say to you is this: go to savingdinner.com/circle. Read it. That's all. Just read the page. If it's for you, you will know, right? You will know. And yes, we do have a payment plan. And yes, we will help you out. And yes, we would love to have you aboard, because the last group, boy, was that amazing. And this next group is going to be amazing too. So I'm just saying, check it out. Go to savingdinner.com/circle, because if it's for you, this is going to be something that you're going to be wanting to do. Don't forget about Q&A as well, because that's on Friday. And good questions this last time, didn't you think? Go to just send in an email to support@savingdinner.com. Question for Leanne on Friday. That goes in the subject line. So yes. Joanne says, this week is going to be amazing. Sprint and Inner Circle lights me up. Yes, ma'am. And we need that. I don't know about you, but I do love being lit up. I do love being excited and just really so much fun. And by the way, are you watching my TikTok videos? I'm doing showing you my house. You want to do this? Because we've got some remodeling and stuff still that we're going to be doing, but I'm showing you the stuff that I've already done. So Saving Dinner, go to TikTok, and Saving Dinner is Saving Dinner is the moniker on all of them. There it is, right there. That's how you get it. @Saving Dinner. I didn't know it had to have an @ thing, but there you go. Don't you want to be a part of that? Isn't it fun? How about we talk about what we're talking about? This whole week we've been talking about contrasts. This, not that. And Sarah, by the way, this is what brought me to this point. Sarah, I'm giving you credit for this. Sarah and I had our one-on-one this week, which was really fed my soul too, by the way. And she said, I loved the week when you did back by popular demand, popular shows and just, stuff that I had pulled out. Well, today, as I was sitting here and I was thinking about this, not that, what am I going to talk about today? I'm just sometimes, you get like that. And I remembered the show that I did, Fake It Till You Make It, or Be It Till You See It. And I mean, that is a contrast, isn't it? That is a contrast. Be it till you see it, or fake it till you make it. What's the difference? There's a huge difference, by the way, a huge difference. And I'm going to take you through that all again if you missed it the first time, or even if you heard it the first time, don't remember it, whatever. That's cool. But let's go through it, because I think it's a needle mover, because this lit me up. And remember, just like Joanne said, I love being lit up. I love being emotionally invested in stuff that makes me go, ooh, because you know what that does? It changes your thinking. It moves the needle. and it promotes action. And that's what this is all about. So we want to be it till we see it. We don't want to fake it till we make it. We've had enough pretending in our lives. Amen? Haven't we? That's what people pleasing is pretending. That's what just kind of skirting around the edges is. It's not going all in. Faking it isn't what it's about. Who wants that? So originally this quote is attributed, this quote that I'm going to read to you is attributed to Aristotle, but I had a little fun with it. To be a virtuous woman, you must first act like a virtuous woman. That's not faking it. That is being it. That is being it, making a decision about who you are, and then just going forward and doing it. You hear me all the time say, one of my goals is I am an athlete. It's my affirmation of the goal that I'm trying to become the fittest that I can be in this body, this lifetime, this right now. I can't go back 10 years or up a year even. I'm just here where I am, but my goal is to be as fit as I possibly can, because if I'm as fit as I possibly can be, then that's going to walk right alongside of health and all of that. So we know that confidence comes out of genuine accomplishment and work, don't we? Confidence is such a good thing to have. Feeling confident. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can become that. I can be that. Confidence is everything. It makes you go forward, doesn't it? But that's what confidence does. Confidence is genuine accomplishment and work. It's not pretending. You can't fake it, right? Mary Kay Ash said that very famously. Mary Kay, as Mary Kay Cosmetics, fake it till you make it. But I'll tell you, I'll give you a better one. Amy Cuddy, who wrote the book Presence, says, don't fake it till you make it. Fake it till you become it. What do you think? I don't agree with that because, it reminds me of what my mother used to always say, put on a happy face, And do you remember having to suck it up and pretend like everything was sunny and shiny, and inside you're just bawling your eyes out? Do you remember doing that as a kid? Maybe even as an adult, maybe you brought this into adulthood. But it's not what needs to happen, because faking it is phony. And we don't want to be phony. We want to be real. We want to be genuine, right? We want to be the women that we are supposed to be. We want to be the women that we're supposed to be. If you want to grow, if you want to become the vibrant woman that you're called to be, by the way, you're called to vibrancy. If you're taking an air, you are. Then your call to action isn't faking it anymore. It's instead to be it until you see it. To be it till you see it. There's a big difference. You want to know what it is? Number one is that you show up. You actually show up. When you're being the person that you want to be, you show up and do the things that you need to do. You don't pretend. You actually show up. You don't just talk. You actually walk, right? Fakers fake the doing part. It would be like, me telling you, go clean go make your bed. And then you come into my house and going, hey, what's up with the bed? Your bed's not made, right? What's up with that? Right? I share with you my struggles. I share with you my failings. I share with you my very imperfect life. And like this week has just been terrible about showing up and exercising and all of that. It has. But that's just, I'm having a moment this week. I've been having a moment, and I've had a hard time with all of the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. So am I going to give myself a break? Am I going to whatever? No, I'm going to absolutely 100% show up, right? I'm going out on a big walk with Lincoln, and I know that that's going to help, and I'll get back into the gym and just start pumping it out. It feels good to do the things that you want to do. It feels good. And it feels good. It feels good to show up and do. It doesn't feel good to not do. It doesn't feel good to fake it, And who are you fooling anyway? Fakers don't, you know, you don't get what you want when you're faking it at all. There's nothing to attain when you're faking it. You're just kind of going through life in this pretend mode. It's a bummer, is what it is. And then we not only do we show up, we have to do as if. Now, what does that mean? You might not exactly get to where you want to be or when you want to be what you want. Does that make sense? Like I say, I'm an athlete. I am not exactly an athlete, but I am an athlete. I am showing up to be an athlete. And it takes a minute. Showing up is half the battle. But the more you do, the better you get. Oh boy, have I noticed this. And I see it because I keep track of it. And when you keep track of it, boy, doesn't it make a difference? When you see and you can, the stairs outside for me are just like, that is kind of my barometer, up and down the stairs, no problem. Even up, yes, no problem. We first moved here, oh my gosh, we had to stop halfway and pant. But that after a while, going up and down them, and then when the weather got better, I was like, I'm just going to do it a couple of times a day because it's so good for you. There's nothing like that. It gets your heart going, it gets everything going. And I believe that that's how we're supposed to be, bursts of exercise, not long drawn out stuff. But the more we do it, the better we get at it. And the more we become it. And the more it feels right. And it's like putting on your athletic shoes, putting on your athletic gear. You feel like an athlete because you're doing it. You're doing the work. And then the other thing is we have to think like an athlete, don't we? We have to think like whatever it is that we're trying to become. We don't fake it. We think like it. What would my higher self think about this particular situation is a great question to ask yourself, because that is the question that moves the needle, that causes you to start thinking differently and doing differently. What would my higher self think about that? What would my higher self think about the lemon poppy seed cake cookie that I ate? What was it yesterday, I guess, with Caroline? Yeah. What would my higher self think of that? Well, don't, in the name of science, okay, but no, on a regular basis, no. It's just crazy town. It just doesn't work. So we think as if, what would my higher self think of that? How can I frame this differently? What can I do instead? Things like of that nature bring us to the place of being who it is that we want to be, not faking it, but being. So the big, vibrant vision that you're casting for yourself, and I hope you should be, because remember, you are called to this. You are called to this, is to genuinely, wholeheartedly be in alignment with the hot desire of what you want. That hot desire, when I talk about hot desire, the reason I call it that is because inside all of us, there is this longing and this desire to become and to be. Fill in the blank. I don't know what it is for you. I mean, we all have our own things, but when we address that, then we can align up emotionally with what it is that we want, and we could start directing and focusing on the things that we want instead of focusing, like we have dreadfully done for a long time, on all the stuff we don't. And that is the thing that I think is so interesting, because when we shift our focus onto the stuff that we want and we put our emotion on that, that's an investment. We don't just spend our emotions on stupid stuff of, oh, I'm so this and I'm so that, and beating ourselves up and doing all that. It's such garbage and such a waste of time and such an absolute expenditure of energy, time, etc. It really is. The answer is to move your focus. That's the answer. Because faking it, never going to be the answer. Being it, that's the answer. Being it. And all being means is just doing one thing. and just doing the next right thing, and then the next one after that, and then the next one, and showing up daily for yourself, and then the next day, and then the next day after that. That's all. That's all it is. That's it. It's who you want to be. It's what you want to accomplish. And when you do this, you act and you make decisions based on this as if you were already there. How fun is that? And it's fun because it also ignites inside of you this absolute curiosity, creativity. And you think about, well, what if, not in the bad, dreadful way, like, oh, what if, somebody breaks into the house and eats my dog? No, we're talking, what if I just followed the sprint for 7 days? What if I got rid of this pain? What if I felt really good? What if I dropped that weight? What if? Think about it that way. That's a way to really stir the pot on that hot desire and start thinking about things that could expand those borders of your heart and your mind and your life, for heaven's sakes. What if you did that? What would an athlete do? That's one of the questions what would an athlete do? And this is what got me to that goal that I created for myself, is that I am an athlete training daily at the table and in the gym. Yeah. I think I even put joyfully in there because I want to be that kind of I want to be happy about it. I want to be excited about it. I don't want to be dreading it and spending all my time just, oh, I don't want to do this. Dumb. I want to get into it and feel it. So you become, while doing and believing all of that, moves the needle to your goals and gets you to the things that you want. It just does. You can't help it. It takes the focus off the stuff you don't want and puts the focus on the stuff that you do want. And it creates this movement. It creates momentum. It creates this woman that you hotly desire to be. Yeah, one little step at a time. One itsy beatsy step at a time. So your goals then are the energy behind what you want. Did you know that? This is why I'm such a freak about goals and why I'm always talking about make your goals, make your goals. Goals are projects is really what it is. I want this. I want to go to France. I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to have a different job. That's all project stuff, right? You want to go to France, what are you going to do? First of all, you're going to break it all down. What's it going to cost? How, what dates could I do it? You got to break it all down. This is what goals are basically, this is the project, and then you break it on down and you break it on down and you break it on down so that every single day you're doing a little something toward that. That's how it works. And especially if you take it, like if it's a big, hairy goal, BHAGs, that's what they call big, hairy, audacious goal. If you take your big, hairy, audacious goal and break it down even further into a 12-week segment, well, that's how we do it with Take Back Your Life Journal. And it makes so much sense because then you can really see it and you can feel the parts of it. So if your goal is 1 year from today, you're going to go to France and it's going to cost X amount of dollars and all of that, you can start saving up for it. And yes, you could do something daily for it. You can start collecting your change, or you can start looking at places that you want to go, start creating an itinerary even. Lots of things that you can do if that is your goal. I just love goal setting stuff because it makes it real. It's just not pie in the sky, fluffy dream stuff. It's the thing. It's all of it. And your goals are the framework to get what it is that you want. Otherwise, you don't have a framework. It's just, it's just wishful thinking. Who wants wishful thinking? Haven't you had enough of that? I think wishful thinking is like the most unfulfilling. So it's crazy town. Instead of wishful thinking, focus on what it is that you want and stop with the wishful thinking. Put your energy toward that thing because you can have it. Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. So we look at that and we look at our goals, and they're the influence, they're the belief system, they're the decision-making process, the emotional driver behind the whole shooting match. It's how you become. It's how you don't fake it. It's how you be it. So what we have to do is figure this whole thing out, don't we? Do we want to fake it till you make it, or do you want to be it till you see it? That's your choice. And remember, and this is what I wrote on my notes here, disingenuous horse pucky. That's what fake it till you make it is, right? Disingenuous horse pucky. It's crap. It's garbage. Drop it and start being it. Because every single day, if you believe in it and you believe in the thing that you want to attain, every single day you can show up and do one little thing that'll start moving that needle. Put your focus on that and it'll change everything. It's real. It's genuine. It's not fake. It's true. And that is, I believe, how we align heart, mind, body, and soul into our goals and into the things that we want. Because we are that. And I just want to encourage you today, anybody who's been struggling with this whole thing and thinking, I just can't, and it's just this whatever, change the focus and everything will change. Boom. Dropping it right here like it's hot. Well, listen, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. It's Lincoln's birthday, as you know. I'm going to go take him for a big, long Lincoln walk and let him get all of his doggy energy out. And I'm going to get a little bit of exercise too. Long walks, by the way, are underrated, completely underrated, part of the fitness equation. And by the way, we have a Get Strong webinar coming up. So I'll let you know when it is. I don't even remember when it is, but it's coming up and we'll get you into that. Y'all keep at it. Keep the faith. Stay strong and keep your focus on what it is that you want. Remember, the more you focus on what you don't want, the more you're going to get that. It just doesn't work. All righty. Yes, Trisha, I know he's a year old. Can you believe that? He is a year old. So I'm going to go get a tennis ball and get his little throwy thing and let him have at it. Okay? Y'all have a great day. I will see you on Monday. Don't forget we're dark. We're dark on Sundays. So we'll be back Monday for the Motivational Monday. Peace be with you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Check back for new episodes. If you missed the live show, you can always watch the replay. You can find Saving Dinner on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Until next time, pinkies up.